guys, this is working. Just give me a minute. To see if this is working, and I think it is. It's not working on my iPad. Interesting. Yeah, it clearly is working. Okay, so why can I not see it on here? Ah, there it is. Brilliant. Sorry about the coughing. Right, guys. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Lunchtime Frames. I'm, as always, Ben, and today we're going to be playing some Night's Watch Wars to Come. So this is, I should say, on today's menu. Lunchtime is Night's Watch of Side of Wars to Come. This is a Ranger deck. So I at Summerhall I played a similar version to this. I kind of took the idea, quite liked it, and did my own thing. This is based, although this is based off a deck I want to say from the DC original. Could be wrong. Made some tweaks because some new cards come out since then, like what's it, like the Naive Scout, again Ranger. You know, seems alright as a nice free cost 4 strength guy. And made a couple of other small little tweaks, like quite like having Force March in there because I think that's a really good plot right now, especially trying to be a bit aggressive. Oh, I know this hasn't got what I wanted to have. Hasn't got any puts. What are we gonna? And let's get rid of. We'll get rid of that. Okay. See if I just get cool. Okay, so I just need to update that for my version on there. Okay. Hope everyone is well. Also, got Worlds this week, so I'm going to be streaming today and I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, and that's probably it for this week. But then the Battles of Summerhall will be going up very soon. I didn't write live stream. The Battles of Summerhall will be going up on Thursday. Unfortunately, we got back really late on the Saturday, so I didn't have a chance to edit, and then Sunday I was just shattered. If I'm honest, spent all day yesterday editing most of the videos. Just need to put the audio on, and then they'll start going up. Okay, seems a bit of a slow day today so far. Oh, so this stream won't be as long as the ones I did last week because I've got the school run. Oh. Love streaming, live streaming. Low. Okay, what we got? So start crossing. Fairly good start here though, so we'll keep this hand. Could put down, so the couple options, could put down both swords on him. Those two, so 5 cards. I think I prefer. No, let's do that. Oh, awesome. This guy watched the world stream we did. Oh, the world's prep stream, I should say. I'm not sure about Wars to Come, if I'm honest in this. Crossing might be better, but I guess also crossing also limits you in some respects. So obviously, because you already have to see the challenges in, it's kind of why I've been looking at not doing crossing. So here's decision time. Oh no, no decision time. I did my maths wrong. That's a very good setup. Damn it! I don't know why. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to get the Raven out as well though. Numpty. Obviously, we're quite toolboxy on the plots. So we've got political disaster. Obviously, a red wedding could be quite good in this, especially right now. Get rid of those. So yeah, we've got quite a few good options. Do I really want? I don't really want to do trading just yet. We can get a nice card out without going trading. I had gone trading. We've had all the money in the world. Whereas we're actually on parity because obviously he gets 2 more gold, but we get 2 more gold because of this. Perhaps we will actually go for Jon Snow at this point, but we also kind of want the extra ranger so he doesn't kneel to attack. I don't think was the best option here. I think we go cheap, so let's go with. There's no power still, so I want to keep him in hand. Let's do a naive scout. Do that. Let's put the sword on him. And let's put that out and go done. I've got a nice spread of icons there. Also got him not kneeling to attack, which is always good. Obviously this gets nightmares. We can get some draw at the end of the turn. Also, we're not running Flea Bottom because we're running Wars to Come. Okay, well, lucky we're going first here, so we care a bit less about Great John because we can just attack with this guy. He doesn't kneel, and then we've got a good board to kind of take his attack back. Obviously, he currently can defend because there's no cards in Shadows. But I think potentially we just do 3 attacks with. It says a card in Shadows. We just do 3 attacks with the Haunted Forest Scout and see what he does. I think that's probably the best bit right now. Oh, interesting. He's come out now. Not making the most of the reduction. We're not at the end of the world. We don't have any money to spend on anything. Why bother? So we'll start off with the intrigue. Obviously, he can sacrifice him with Wayman, draw a card, and stand, and all that type of stuff. All that fun stuff that we got used to now with Stark. But right now, I'm quite happy. I'm just going to attack, see what he does. We'll go from there. Also, his board is fairly what's it proof? Fairly Valadaharis proof, I guess. Not proof, but it wouldn't be that crippling on him at the moment. So I think we waited a little bit on the reset. As I said, we could go with Red Wedding next turn, try and kill off some of these lords. So she's quite vulnerable to an intrigue because it's Stark. Force him to re-defend maybe. Does not win the challenge. Fantastic. I'm assuming he's going to kill the Winterfell Steward at this point. Which is good because it makes Sansa less good. And then we're going to do power. Which he can defend with Bran, stop me the getting unopposed. Because obviously if he assumes he's going to win the military, Great John will stand. The odds on winning the military or the power of Great John there are quite small. And obviously I probably would try and go all out, stop him from standing. Slow down the rush. And we're up to free power. We're going to go done. Must remember to do the Raven in the end stage though. I've looked at that a few times recently when I've been playing on here. I was trying out a Night's Watch deck for actually for Whammer, for one of his possible worlds decks, which, as he says, he's taking Stark Fealty. I feel I can talk about a bit more. That was using Trixie Crow. Try and get Trixie Crow and play Little Things Meddling turn 1, get rid of their reset or put them into a bad situation while making them play trading with the Pentoshi. Then you use Naval to obviously give them no gold for a turn. It was good. Unfortunately, Targ wrecked it, and I mean properly wrecked it. So obviously probably not a deck you want to be taken to Worlds. So now that we've done 3 challenges, we won 2 of them, we've got 3 power, and our entire board is still standing. These guys are fantastic. So we've got a... Oh, that's interesting. I guess he's going to sack Sansa, stand him to the intrigue. So power for 4. How much do we care about that? How much do we care about the power? So I kind of want to stop Great John from winning the next challenge. I think we'll let it go. I don't like doing that, but I kind of want to stop the Intimidate. We'll win Dominance at this point. And if he wants to make his board smaller by sacrificing someone, that actually may open up to Valadar Harris next turn. Because what we could leave, with Valadar Harris, we've got 6, 9, 10. Well, we'll be gone by turn 2. We just lose the Lost Ranger if we do that. One plot with potential to put in is the one where you take all the power off your characters. That probably should be in here really. Wasn't in the original, so I didn't add it in. Hi guys who are just joining late. Hi, welcome to the stream. This is Lunchtime Frames. We're playing some Night's Watch Wars to Come, mostly Rangers. This is sort of based on a deck I faced at the weekend, sort of based on but derived from. Which was the deck? The deck that quite well a DC regional. Kind of tweaked it, updated it a little bit. I say racing 1 plot when I did. Just so you know, the kind of schedule going forward, everyone's joining now. We'll be streaming tomorrow, probably Baratheon at this point, because it makes I have a deck I've actually played some games with that's Baratheon. And yeah, I mean it's not a fantastic deck because it's Baratheon, but it's not bad. It's done all right. I guess the main thing to say. So that'll probably be tomorrow. And then after that, when the rest of the week will be videos from Battle of Summerhall, which I know I did say trying to get at the beginning of this week, but just didn't quite work out. Unfortunately, I was a bit too tired after Battle of Summerhall. Oh, okay. Winter's coming on the intrigue. That's annoying. Hopefully I won't lose Jon Snow. Oh, kept both Jon Snows. So that's annoying, but not the end of the world. Gren is... So that's not... No, sorry. Gren's annoying. That's not the end of the world. But we kept the 2 Jon Snows, which is probably the bigger deal here. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm just going to do it. Okay. Okay. So not a bad not a bad first turn there. Phil with kind of potentially more setup. I think I'm going to have to reset at some point very soon. Potentially now we force March. That doesn't give us enough gold for Jon Snow though. Don't really want to give him more gold. Or them more gold I should say. The Withering Cold isn't fantastic here because obviously he does have stand ability, but at the same time No, I think I want to get a couple more of these before I think about that. The risk of him getting intimidated is probably a bit too high. That's useless right now. I think it's going to be trading. Oh, the King in the North. Well, that's fine, because none of these are actually... It just stops that. None of these are actually action, so to speak. And he doesn't actually currently have a king. So that's interesting. Oh, Bolton Flair. That's good to know. Just double checking. It doesn't stop events, does it? No. Okay. He must have. Oh yeah, okay. But I say he had to have a king upgrade. That was okay. So it's potentially not going to be as good a turn because he's obviously does not kneel and he declares first military. So even if I do fully block it, I'm not getting as much from that. I may want to put some chuds out to try and stop this. We'll see what else he puts out. So potentially I put hit ranging party out because they're the same strength. Although this really is probably the opportunity to get Jon Snow out, as I might not be afforded. And those card and shadows now he can't defend, so that's quite important. Obviously, it could just be the Bolton Flayer. It's cost, isn't it? So I potentially want to leave the Steward out to get killed. In case it is a Bolton Flayer. Yeah, because he has 2 gold to come out to get out. Okay. I think we just changed tack here. Okay. I should put him out. Never mind. Just filling up our hand. I think that was the right play. Probably should have done that first, because losing Benjen here would not be the end of the... Losing Benjen to the military wouldn't have been the end of the world. But I think, bar that, we have no actual actions here. So, King of the North hasn't really restricted us. It probably just cost us gold. Probably meant we didn't put Jon Snow out, which is he's pretty good in the grand scheme of things. Oh, okay. So that's going to go on to Sansa, obviously. So Sansa won't kneel. Oh, that's Hand's Judgment that, actually. That's why we have them. The good old Handy J. We've still got the 2 gold for the put, potentially. I'm kind of happy if he Valors at this point. I try to think, would this deck run Valor or would it run Valor to Harris? So here comes the Intrigue. Intrigue's not doing the military first, because that's the one obviously that he doesn't kneel. It doesn't cost him anything. You can kind of see where he's at. Waymar at the moment. Oh, and we don't have to worry about the Bolton Flayer now. Yeah, that is a Bolton Flayer. That could be, what's her face, that blanks cards. I've forgotten her name now. And I guess they put. What's her name? It's not Miri. What's her blue name? So military for 5. We will defend for more than 5, I think. No, we will defend for 5. Because he can get claim. I'm fine with that. He can't intimidate anyone because obviously there's no zero strength characters here. What's her name? And power for 7. So this one obviously we're going to have to defend for a bit more. We'll just put everyone he can defend in, which is 7 actually. Again, he can win the challenge, but we'll just come back with 3 challenges from him. Unless obviously that is her. What the deuce is her name? Something Reed, isn't it? It is Maya. Whatever. Okay. So she does come out of shadows for 1 gold. So that is something to be worried about. Okay, standing someone with that, that's fine. Which one are you going to stand? Because unless he's going to sacrifice Sansa, he can't defend all these challenges. Well, you can only defend 2 challenges. Okay, so that makes sense. You see, this is Maya. It doesn't appear to be. So we're going to do the intrigue first. Rose Road, okay. Could have put that out actually, because that's not limited. I think we do power next, because I think we want to try and stay ahead in the power game, especially potentially we're going to lose this free power here. And if he hadn't defended, we could have done the military because he'd have had to nail on some guarantees we win Dom, as it is going to win Dom anyway. And military. This guy's so good. So this is going to be the interesting one now. Who does he kill? Assume Sansa, but that leaves him really open. I guess we Valar Harris here. Nope. Ah, right, Stagos. Okay. Is he going to use that on anyone? Is it worth it? Can you do it on a standing character? So, oh, I guess he's just using the gold, I guess? There's no point getting rid of him, is there? That's odd. Interesting. I think we force march. No. So that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold potentially. Yeah, we do that trade routes now. Ooh, Valar, interesting. Okay. So we are going to go first. Should have done that thing first, but Benjen out there would gain 2 more power from that. Oh, it happens. Interesting, he's killing these 2. I mean, he's the economy engine. Don't want to give him the extra gold here, so we're going to play that one out. Nil that to gain a gold. Do we risk it? I think we do. If he's got marched, I don't remember this deck running march, but if he runs march, then fair enough. We brought it on ourselves. But he's only got 3 gold, 4 gold effectively. Gotta enforce march now. We got stealth, so he needs to get at least 2 characters out or killing whoever he puts out. Okay. Well, 15 viewers, nice. Okay, I don't quite get that myself. Huh? Why has he counted the game effects? No problem. No problem. Okay. Okay, dokie. And then we do an intrigue. Potentially are going to get marched, yeah. I don't think it runs much, but we'll see. Because it's not that common in rush decks. I don't understand why he put her out to die. Did he forget that I had claim? So no one wins Dom. If he has March, we are sad. If he doesn't have March, we're not. The other thing as well, if you're going to Valor, wouldn't it be better to keep that for another turn? Because you don't overly care what I do then? Just thinking. So, I think at this point we political disaster because it seems to be the only plot that kind of makes sense. Because there's no point force marching, there's no one alive. Counting coppers, I've kind of got some good cards in hand, I'm not that fussed. We don't know what's going to play out, so Red Wedding seems useful. Neither of the resets are useful, and yeah, Wuthering Cold, probably like it didn't, especially if you just force marched. So now we can. So we keep the we see we don't lose anything here, and then he's either got Effector's Economy or Stagos, so kind of happy either way. Probably one thing I'm messing around with, guys. So I'm going to do what each house, each faction wants. Start kind of messing around with it. I might do a Tully themed deck. I think they've got some. I've also got a new card in the next pack. That's out Thursday. There's some other cards in there. I think Tully could be quite cool. The other option is I might look at one of the Worlds decks because I think Stark's going to be quite popular at Worlds. So it might be worth just having a look at a Worlds deck. Okay. Seeing what we can learn from that. So the question is, do I put both Benjins out, or do I? I guess I don't, because you're kind of losing ability there. How are we going to get enough gold? We're going to have 5, 6, 7. We're not going to have enough gold for both of them. So it might be worth putting both Benjins out just to lose one to claim. But we'll see what he puts out. But I guess we kind of want Benjen to die. So Flea Bottom. Any good targets in here? Just Bran and the Flayer. When the that's fine. The Flayer won't do anything to me because he's going to have the lower cost characters. Bran's annoying, but not the end of the world. I think we're okay. So we're going to put that out. I'll put him out and go done. He can, if he jumps the Flare in, we can defend the military challenge. We're going to lose the intrigue, but yeah, again, one of the cards we don't care about. Benjen would be a bit annoying, but at the end of the world. Waymar would be probably more annoying actually, because he's another character obviously we can put out. And Longclaw, it seems we can only go on Jon Snow. I do potentially want a Valamane board to win the game here by killing Benjen. It's always one of my favourite plays. This is just slowing us down a little bit now, which is kind of annoying. Here's Flea Bottom. I'm guessing for the Bolton Flayer. Yeah. So we just defend the military here. Keep the board state up. Again, it is slowing us down, which is annoying, but there's only so much you can do. We might count in coppers next turn. Now we've got the good economy base. Come on, Longclaw. Or, no, come on. Ah. Oh well. Like the game of how many times can we kill Benjen to win the game? He might as well attack here. There's no reason not to. Potentially, actually, we could. No, I was going to say we could take the dupe of Jon Snow, but then we want to put Longclaw on him and win. Potentially, that gives us the option to win on our own Valor. Stagos? Oh, to bring another version in. Okay. That's quite clever. Issue here being, it's a forced reaction. He's going to kill one of his own guys. Because my guys are more expensive, so that seems less good. Didn't quite get that. So I wasn't sure I was actually meant to play Stagos. Still unsure when I'm actually meant to play Stagos and Flea Bottom. And he said, yeah, no worries, man. So yeah, as we thought, he has only just started, which I think I was starting to get the idea of, because just going with what he's saying there, which is fine. We're all beginners once. Yeah. So that's fine. So obviously, it wasn't as worthwhile to bring him in because now he is going to have to kill her or himself. Don't know which one's better. That's what I'm saying. I thought it would be better just to, because it was this is at the end of the phase. Oh no, it's all trigger first, wouldn't it? When the challenge phase ends, because it's WUA. I'm gonna be honest. I always get that bit mixed up. Yeah. Okay, we need to try and speed this up now before I have to Valor me on board, or we get back to, or before he gets back down to his own Valor. So we're going to count in coppers because I want to see some cards now. What do we get here? Storm Swords. Okay. Obviously he's dead, which is less good. So we've only really got 2 characters we can play out. So denied us a gold action. Oh no, it hasn't. No. Increase the value of your opponent's reveal plot by 1. Yes. Remember that combo now. So we're going to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold potentially. 7 gold. So we could just get out the half hand here and go to town. It's also when he's doing, yeah. So you can do it on defense. I always double check. I always forget that with the half hand. Yes, you can do it on the defense. So I think we put a bit of money out, play him. And then next turn we look to put the Longclaw on Jon Snow and see the game out. Oh, okay. I didn't realise that was any start character. Sure. But if he does this military, he's going to die. I'll be nice and just say, just be careful. Half hand can kill on defense, because otherwise I'm potentially going to wipe his board here. No, I'm probably going to wipe his board either way. I should think about it, aren't I? Oh, I am no one. Okay. Oh, I could have hand judgment. Missed the hand judgment. Okay, that's annoying. Forgot the hand judgment. And let's do it. And put. I should have handy jade that. But when you click off too fast. So if anyone is actually chatting, what I've got here is not showing me any chat at the moment for some reason. So I give you stealth. You can't stealth past me, can he? Because Benjen's out. Okay, well, I did warn him. Okay, obviously just want to take it back because, you know, he's new. He's got to you know, obviously this is a lesson. Read the cards. I make the same mistake. I don't read the cards sometimes, or I think I've read the card. That's all good. Okay. And you know, it is annoying. I probably should have defended with Jon Snow there as well. Stood him and got the extra renowned, but so that's potentially a misplay on my part. I'm not 100% sure it's going to make too much of a difference at this point. This game's looking kind of wrapped up. So we're going to do an intrigue, stealthing him. So this just gains quite a bit of power here, because we'll do the tandem up, do the military, and then do the power of vengeance. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Windom 5 power, and then we can Valor. Oh, can we Valor win the game? I'm not sure we can. I think. Well, we'll try it. It'll be funny if it does work. I can't remember the timing window if that triggers before he leaves player, so we win the game. I was watching you on YouTube. Minutes ago I was watching YouTube, I was going pretty hard. Okay. So you got rid of a flea bottom. Yeah. And then I can't remember the timing window. I'm sure Benjamin triggers first before you put the only characters in the discard pile. Dead pile, sorry. This is where Wildfire would be safer. So 13 to 4, we've got a dominant board state, and I'm going to try it because it'll be funny. Good game. Always love killing my own Benjamin to win the game. Out of interest, what were the next ones been? We'd have been alright. Likewise. To get the right, let's get a new one in, another one in. So you know that went alright. I didn't get to do some of the tricks I wanted to do. I was just kind of playing good ranger cards, surviving the reset. Anyone else hyped for the world stream this week? Obviously, we will not be doing this one this year because the amount of trouble I got into last year. Okay. God, it seems to be a bit of a slow day today. One thing I want to chat to you guys about, and do put the comments in below, is obviously we've got well, obviously I'm going to pick up the Lord of the Rings game on Steam, the FFG one. So whether anyone would be interested if I post up some videos of me playing that once I kind of got to grips with it. Just something a bit different, something I can kind of, you know, spend an evening, do a load of videos. You know, I think it'd be quite cool. Just, you know, I think it'd be quite cool. Something similar but a little bit different. And I'm umming and ahhing. I'm probably going to pick up Keyforge at some point. I'm not 100% sure actually now I'm going to pick it up. I was going to do it on release day, but November's pretty busy for me now. So I might just wait till Christmas for it. But obviously, whether once I've got those decks to stream a little bit of that. So do let me know. Yeah, do let me know what you got. You know, if you guys would be interested in that kind of thing. Because obviously, if no one's going to watch it, there's less interest to do it. I mean, that doesn't mean I won't. Yeah, okay. But you don't want to be streamed. You know, I don't just do it obviously for the stream, but obviously it's better if there is an audience for it. Potentially in the new year as well. I might do some Song of Ice and Fire miniature games videos. Another Start Crossing. Okay. We've got a mulligan that. That's not much better. That's not much better. I guess we go for the two best ranges in hand. Yeah, God, that's awful. That was bad. Oh, his wasn't much. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. So it's how we're going to do Tullys, and here we got a Tully deck. That's. Ooh. God, I haven't redrawn into anything either. So I'm going to let him go first. This seems a bit rough. So this is a card that I've wanted to try for a while. We'll see if it actually does anything. I would guess we have got one bit of economy now, so lack of economy starting to worry me there. So yeah, King's Road, pop. Yep, so here comes the milk target. Let's see a Stagos. So I was umming and ahhing about whether you play this out of Red Door rather than what's it like Crossing or Stark Fealty. Let's see. What's this one? After the character gains power, discard 1 gold from Dumbledore and stand that character. Nice. Okay. So he's got no gold left, so don't have to worry about Winter's coming or anything like that. He's got no intrigue icon, which is always a good sign for us. We're going to milk Rob though, because Rob's annoying. And let's just put those out and go done. Stealth can be slightly annoying, but we can play around that. If we were to have to Valadar Harris next turn, we just lose 1 card. He would have to lose probably the army, I guess you'd lose at this point. I forgot that card was that card was a thing. What's that one? Another thing, gain a gold. Gains another power, so lots of passive power gain. So military for 5. Military for 5. We can defend for more. Quite happy to let them have an unopposed power. He wants to have an unopposed power, knock himself out. He's finished his challenges. Okay. We'll do a military with the ranging party, and then we'll do an intrigue. Or should probably do the intrigue first. Or should always do the intrigue first. Or do I want the card draw? Do I actually do a military of him to lose? Let's do the power of him. See who defends this. I kind of want to lose this. Kind of pick his poison, because if he lets this go through, I'll win the military. He's letting it go through. Okay. She's doing the intrigue instead. I kind of just wanted to get the power, so I get a card from losing a challenge. But hey, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Ah, okay. So we do still get to draw a card. Ooh, good card. No, I could have Hound's Judgments that and stopped it, but it's fine. On a nice full hand, I'm not that worried at this point. The main threat is Milks. It would just be whether he sees the Blackfish anytime soon. So I think we wait another turn to do Valida Harris. I think at the moment we do Marching Orders. We can pretty much kneel his board out and then put down the Haunted Forest Scout to do 3 challenges. It seems quite good to me. Unless that's confiscation anyway. That could be slightly annoying. And it's not interesting. Okay. Let him go first. A Feast for Crows. Let's keep the threat of the intrigue icon. I love this plot. I love this plot so much. Just nil out their board. The Baratheon, good, there's another milk. The Baratheon deck are messing around with actually really leverages this plot. The basic principle is you use 2 of these in Blackwater Bay. So Blackwater Bay just is your card draw. You just, rather than risking it with rather than risking it with what are they called? Brain kicking. The Red Keep, which obviously you're not necessarily always able to win. Right. So obviously the ranging party blocks him. We can then come in for big military. Put Rob to the sword, I guess. One of the things I quite enjoy using Put to the Sword is quite a few people aren't using it these days. He's finished his challenges. Okay. We'll start with an intrigue. So we do military for... has to be all of them. Yeah, but said Magentix I was duped there. Aria's duped. Okay. Then we come in for the power. Windom. Job's good. He's got to be getting ready to reset though, you'd think, wouldn't you? If I valid a Harris, I think I'm going to valid a Harris in case he actually valors. Because I don't really want Riker to get killed. I could discard one card. I think it's going to be that one. We'll milk Blackfish next turn. Well, the other options would be political disaster. No. Valid Harris, I think, is the option here. Oh, okay. So we let him go first again. Now kind of wish I hadn't valid Harris. Always the way. So we're going to keep these to him. And there we go. So we can milk the Blackfish here, and then I think jobs are good at that point. Oh, cool. There's the safe for Riker. So now we're safe from any shenanigans we need to worry about. It's cool. They're giving some ideas. Oh, I missed he did that. Or was he discard that? Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. Do we? Well, I think we have to milk the Blackfish. Intrigue for 4. Can't defend that. It's annoying, but not the end of the world. Because we've got card draw here anyway, so it's not as if it's that important. Military for 4, we have to fully defend this. And he can win the power challenge, because we're just going to steal it back anyway. Okie dokie. More than happy. You can only defend one of these unless he's going to sacrifice Aria, sorry. What do I keep calling her? Aria. Part of me kind of thinks actually defending the militaries, so the powers they're stronger, but we obviously don't know what he's got in hand. He could have far better cards in hand that he really wants to defend. about 8 power. Be 9 in a second once we be 9 power once we win Dom. And we're done. Gonna remember to actually do these properly this time. Tamikon. That's not bad. That's not a bad draw. Kind of waiting on what his reset is now. Could do the Red Wedding. Don't know it's necessarily that important right now. That would give us 5 gold, which would be enough for those guys. He gives him stealth. Not stealth, sorry, gives him insight. We draw 3 new cards. What's the reserve and Red Wedding? Only 4 though. Doesn't seem quite as good. Let's count some coppers. He's close calling. Okay. So imagine that's Rob coming out the bin. He's probably got a copy of Rob in hand. Okay, we got. Okay, that's not a bad draw, and that's pretty good. Yeah, as we figured, here's Rob. And a bodyguard. Okay. So no gold to worry about. We're just drawing a load of cards. Do I need to worry about that? Let's put the Messenger Ravens out. Card draw is never a bad thing. We'll see where we are at the end of this turn. So potentially going to Nightmares Rob here. Let's kind of see what he wants to see what he does first. So get rid of that immediate I can stand everyone ability. Cut down his renown. Yep. Can't defend it, but again, we're not that fussed. The hand's good, but it's not like it's not like any card there I'm like, yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, so one great thing about frames these days is, I mean, you might have 1 or 2 critical cards at any point, but generally speaking, you know, we only put good cards in the deck and all the cards are good. And these finishes challenges. Okay. So we come in and do the intrigue. Because it didn't cost us nothing. And if he really wants to sacrifice a character at this point, I'm not going to cry. Okay. So he can defend a military for 9. So 2... So, okay, that would be 9. So let's do military, because we'll win the power off the military as well. Depends of Rob. Okay. We're on 12 power, feeling pretty good right now. Okay, and then we're going to go done because we've already stolen the power. It's, you know, I think we just go trade routes and try and close it. Oh no. Trade routes. Yeah, let's do trade routes. Confiscation. Okay, so you can get rid of the milk. Might be a little bit too little too late though at this point, especially as he is not really interacting with what I'm doing. that's not a bad draw. Okay. Put the dupe on, Quorum, that, done. So he has to defend all the challenges or he loses. He also has to win dominance, potentially, if he can't win the power challenge back. He's finally seen some of his deck. Okay, so potentially the Blackfish is going to be online this turn, but I think it's just too little too late now. So he can defend a military for 9. So we do military. Obviously he can react off that, so he's probably going to need to. Then he has to pose the rest of the challenges. This is the bit that's going to do him in. He has to defend the other challenges. I think you have to take a bodyguard here. I think you have to risk it. Otherwise you've got no one to sacrifice for Waymar. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Fair enough. All superior claim, that's good to get rid of. Okay, I'm going to be potentially a little bit clever here, because one of the other issues we got is obviously he can defend for 9, at which point he can stand in with the Tumblestone, which wouldn't be great. So we have to do more than 9 for the injury, for the power. Well, that's a mistake. I don't get that move. We're done. Okay, good game. Well played. Fair enough. He shouldn't have defended that. Yeah, I had nothing to gain. He should have just left the Blackfish standing, in my opinion, and then he can come back, because these guys can't defend. So he'll win the military, stand him, do a power, stand him. Okay, but fair enough. Never mind. Last game then, guys, before I have to go. Hopefully we won't get stuck. It's been quite a fun deck, actually. I think obviously Targ will wreck it, which is an issue at the moment. Especially they've got new Danny out. Burn, burn, burn. I can't complain, I was using Targ at the weekend. at Battles at Summerhall, which is a very good event. Do keep an eye out for the videos for that from that event on the channel, starting Thursday. So give you something to do while you're waiting around for the world stream start if you want to watch that. Or you can watch 2 of them on Friday when there is no world stream. Or at least not for AGOT. I think it's L5R on Friday, sorry. If you guys haven't seen, you do want to watch the World Championship. So you've got the first day of Swiss is on the FFG stream Twitch channel on Thursday. The second day of Swiss, which is kind of not the same guys. The other half, that's on Friday, obviously not on stream. And then on the cut is Saturday, and that'll be on stream as well. So plenty of opportunity to watch some Awesome Thrones action. And so I know I'll be watching it, supporting the Brits who are over there. My old podcast mate Joe, he won UK Nationals. So he's over there with a buy. Whammer, who did the Wells video with us, he's over there with a game with a buy because he won Euros. Okay, what we got? It's not Stark, which is good. Yeah, we keep this hand. So we get Money, Benjen, and Raven. To give me a second, guys. I'm going to close the blind because I now currently can't see what I'm doing. Oh, that's better. Right, what have we got? Oh, sorry, banging around. What have we got? So we've got a Shay, we've got a Gold Mine. Okay, now what do we draw into? Another Benjen, a Riker. We'll just do that. Noble Cause. Let's see what nobility has arrived. Oh, Tywin. Okay. Yeah, I hear he's pretty good. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be quite intrigue heavy. So can't necessarily rely on being able to keep that put to the sword in hand to go and kill him. Could potentially go Jon Snow here. He is currently losing the intrigue challenge, so how much worth that is, I don't know. Right. So we potentially try to leave 5 gold on the board. 5 gold. I'm gonna deep Benjen. So I'm deep in Benjen just because then I don't have to worry about any military shenanigans here. Obviously she can't stand at the moment, which is going to help. So we've got entry coming from her, which unfortunately is going to be unopposed. I think at this point we just nightmares that. So this will be the only intrigue challenge. And I think I'm quickly going to play that just to flood my hand. Try and keep the put to the sword safe. Okay, we get to the put to the sword safe. Also, Knave Scout potentially isn't that great in this matchup because he's finished his challenges. Interesting. Okay, obviously fears the potential military. We can't bring the Raven back to hand, unfortunately. So let's do a power and see what he wants to do. He's going to oppose that, which that means we get the military through and I get to kill someone. I am going to do that and draw a card because if he wants to march at this point, I'm not that worried. I think we're going to use the Hand's Judgment. And we're going to go all out here. Let's go trade. We're going to go trading with the Pentoshi. He's got money. I'm not fussed about giving him more money. Counting copper's interesting. Okay. He's chosen to go first. Again, is also interesting. Well, we've got 3 copies of Gren now, so that's going to happen. How much gold are we going to have? We're going to have 13 gold. Damn, it's Duke Tywin. Okay, she doesn't get any protection down. She's getting put to the sword because if I get the chance, because that's not good. So I might only put 2 copies of Gren out just to keep a card in hand. And Tyrion, Blumenek. This is serious stuff. Oh, I don't want to do this. Okay, it's 1 copy of Gren. Toby to put to the sword. Not the put to the sword. Okay, we're in business. We're in business. We have to do a military for more than for 11 because he's now got hound money. I had to run away, sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, he might have to go, he's playing at work. So what else is he going to do? At this point, I'm quite happy to let all these challenges go because we're going to have John's. We're going to do a big military with these 3, probably. Yeah, have the power. I don't mind. He's a 9 power, bloody hell. Maybe I do mind a bit now. Okay. So military, 1, 2, 3. Is that enough? That is enough. Stealthing him. Never bet against my family. This better not be the mountain. He conceded. Okay. What do you have? Nothing. Nope, nothing. And he left the game. Okay. Well, it's 3-0. I guess we'll try and get another quick game in. Really quickly. Just because that wasn't particularly exciting. I think it's put Cersei to the sword and steal like a load of power. Still think he's in a good place. Alright, so we've got about a 30-minute time limit on this game. Ooh, that's not great. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. We'll be 1 gold shy, but it's fine. We've got Econ, we've got 2 rangers, we've got another ranger in hand, we've got core half hand, we've got put to the sword. We can wreck people's faces. That is the technical term, I believe. Stark Knight, Stark. So Night's Watch Banner the Wolf, though. Okay, interesting. What have we got? Okay. can't remember this. I'm assuming this is like a stealing deck, so you got wards, and that type of thing. It doesn't really affect me because the only thing that I can't say if it's anything Night's Watch. No negative attachments can stick except for on Benjen. So we could do a bit of a pro play here. If I do say so myself. I know we can't quite do it all. Okay, so we can Nightmares him and put milk on him. Getting gold. Okay. Which I actually think we're going to do. Or are we? Let's put the half hand out and see what he does. Because we're going to get, potentially, unless he can get some military icons out here, we're going to get 3 military clay. We're going to basically kill 3 characters. Well, 2 and Aemon have to kneel. So we put to the sword 1, we call him half hand first, put to the sword, and then obviously military claim. So that's his board whittled down. But hopefully, touch wood, will lead us into a good situation. The next time we can look at doing the Nightmares and milk on him, and Corum can just go nuts. This is the guy I want to kill though. Because if there's any shenanigans, this is the type of guy who will be doing the shenanigans. Yeah, this is what I figured it would be. Something along the lines of. So, it's alright. Okay. Sure. That's what you expect. So we're not going to quite kill as many as I'd hope here. The good news is at the moment. Oh no, I do need to. I do need to put. I said I didn't need to put all 3 in, but I do because he is only. No problem. Card in Shadows. So that's probably the guy who jumps out. Slint, is it? I think that's the only. I think that's about the only Shadows card I've really seen for them, and another card in Shadows. Okay, interesting. Could be the one where you, what's it? You kill a character when you win an intrigue. Anyway. Okay. Does not defend. So there we go. We're going to lose 1 guy back, which is frustrating, but there's, you know, we'll take that at the moment. We've taken off a lot of the key pieces that he needs. Well, not a lot of the key pieces. We put pressure on, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And then next turn, we'll do the intrigue, the Nightmares milk on Aemon. And we discarded the new wall. Nice. Not disappointed by that. Good chance we win Dom. I guess we have to kill the ranging party, which is, I love the ranging party, but not much we can do about that. And then hopefully we won't lose anyone too big on the intrigue. have to hope these aren't... I can't remember what they call them now. Is it tines? Or whatever they are. If it is, then we're in trouble. If that's the... Oh, gosh, you might... No, it wasn't. Ah, I lost the milk. Okay, well, again, that's not really the end of the world here, because it was a nice play to milk him, but it wouldn't exactly have been, you know, it's not like it was essential. And we can still Nightmares the next turn and get 2 claim. Yeah, that's what I figured. What I figured. Oh, okay, interesting. So I thought we might sacrifice him to bring him back, so we could bring him back with the wall. So Janos Slint, that's fine. We still win Dom. We'll be a little bit down. We'll be down by 1 power. It's all good. So, what do we play next? I think he's going to march. Trader Routes gets us 6 gold, which would be enough for those 2. So Trader Routes doesn't seem like a bad idea. Oh, Valida Harris, interesting. Okay. In that case, we'll let him go first. We could do the play again. That's interesting. He's going to have 4 gold. Ooh, Jon Snow. About the wall though, that's less of a problem. Potentially I need to get my Jon Snow out ASAP now. We're going to have 9 gold. Okay. Ramsey? What the hell is this? Do I play that to try and find some cheap rangers? That's the question. So that will give me 8 gold. Currently I can afford... no, actually sod it. We could do this. What's that card though? What is that card in Shadows, do we reckon? I'm trying to think what Night's Watch cards they have with Shadows. Could it be... can't think of any neutral shadow. Oh, I guess it could be Old Bones. Oh, it could be the Cunning Steward. And, oh, got rid of Mutiny. Nice. Do a military for 5. In case it is the Cunning Steward. It would make sense if it was. Ooh. Okay, well that changes things a little bit. So we're gonna be losing the Haunted Forest Scout at the end of this turn. Wasn't thinking start cards. We are still attacking enough though to kill him, so that's fine. And we've got card advantage, and we also have, we'll be in the lead after this. And the Horned Forest Scouts are good, but it's not like the deck stops working as soon as they're gone. Though that is 2 of them gone. Here's Domlo. Okay. What do we go for now? Potentially go trading, get out Jon Snow. Or we could go for Force March. Nil. Let's go trading. Let's get Jon Snow out. Force March, sure. It's checking Riker's not dead. Riker is not dead. Okay. So we got 14 gold. I'm going to play this now. Okay, well that changes things a bit. I am still going to, I'm going to do this. Riker would be quite annoying. Yep. Done the sensible thing there. Okay, I'm going to play a bit faster. I might play a bit fast and loose. Milk and John. That's fine. He's running out of cards though. He's got 3 cards left. Potentially this is where we valid the Harris, get rid of John. Potentially, this is where we definitely valid the Harris to get rid of John. We're never getting rid of. Well, we're not getting rid of 1 milk, 2 milks is, sure. That means his hand's probably not great. I'm guessing. Sure. And we'll just. Is it when he's killed or when he's discarded? That's only when he's killed. Okay. And a veteran builder. Sure. Why not? So we now attack military for 5. Still a load of power. Potentially should have got Jon Snow there, but I guess he is still a big body. So we're up to 8 power. If he doesn't defend the intrigue, we're up to 9 power. So he can win the power challenge back. But I think our board state, this board state's looking better than his right now. Especially since he's got 0 cards in hand. And although we've got a dead character in hand, we are still looking all right. And all he can do back to me is the power. We then win Dom. So we'll be on 7, 6, 8. He'll be on 4. And I would take that right now. And then we just need to have a big turn next turn to try and close the game out before I have to go and do the school run. That wouldn't be too bad, would it? I'm counting that Lanny win as a win because he conceded. So that would be, if we win this, it's 4-0. It's pretty good. So I don't think you can sacrifice him to trigger the Queen's Crown here. Because if he loses board state 2 small. I can potentially see him marching here. Let's get rid of the Ramsey. He's going to use it. Really? You've got no cards in hand. You're literally... I mean, getting rid of that wall was quite a lucky intrigue claim, but I think that seems to pretty set us up. Steward, Rose Road, Benjen. Okay. So potentially we need to try and go first next turn, so I can get my Benjen out before he steals him. Because I'm assuming that's what he's trying to do here. So we're going to play Force March to go first, and also Neil Ramsey, if he's still there. Okay, well I figured. So we're going to go first. Force Marched. I know he's going to sacrifice him, it's fine. We're going to march Jon Snow to the wall to get rid of those milks. Okay. Served. Steward. Okay. Sure. So we got 8 gold, Deep for Gren, Benjen, Naive Scout, done. Obviously Benjen, see that's where you should have kept one of those milks as well, because Benjen would be prime milk target now, although I probably would have discarded it from hand, wouldn't I? Come on, buddy. Need to hurry up. Cardon Shallow, so he can't defend now. And the Veteran Builder, meh. So Cardon Shallows, I still think this is a fine play. If it is a Bolton Flare, then we're quite sad, because obviously we're about to lose all this power that we've been gaining. But even so, we're still, unless he defends this, we're still going to be on 14 power. 13 power, also, so he'll defend. So we'll even lose 4. We're in a far better situation. It's fine. Just need this game to go a little bit faster. Oh, sorry. So is that a Bolton Flare? See, all this is good, but you just... no board presence. Okay. And is it the Flayer? It's not. So we're just going to Valor and win the game. Hopefully. No shenanigans. Please no shenanigans. Because I kind of need to end the stream now. No shenanigans. Fantastic. Won 2 games by Valoring May and Benjin. Good game. Well played. Right, guys, I need to end the stream there because I need to go pick up my daughter. So yeah, guys, there we go. That is yeah. So I need to go pick up my daughter. So 4-0, not bad, not bad. I did quite like this deck. Obviously, I think it helped. We didn't see some of the top end meta decks necessarily. Well, actually, I don't know. We saw 2 Stark, although obviously the first opponent probably quite new, so not necessarily a fair judge. But we kind of shut down the other one. It's got some tricks. I quite like this deck. It's actually quite fun because you're having to interact, and the Haunted Forest Scouts are fantastic. The like slightly worse Green Apple Knights, which I still rate as one of the best free cost cards in the entire game. But guys, so do keep an eye out for the the other videos. I'm sorry if anyone has been trying to comment in the chat. It's just not popped up on my screen. I do apologise. If not, then don't worry. Just ignore me. So tomorrow is probably going to be Morathian unless I have a miraculous new fort tonight when I'm at work. And then otherwise, Thursday, look out for the first episode from Battles of Summerhall. And otherwise, guys, as always, it has been emotional.